Are you kidding me with those numbers?
Why isn't this fork working? Oh. Oh, there's a vehicle attached to it. Okay. Hello. Welcome. So, obviously, today we are going to be looking at the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Bonecrusher. Now, I do not have packaging for this guy because I got him in 2019 for my birthday. So, obviously, that was a long time ago. And that was like one of the last Transformers I got before I lost interest in them for a while. So here we have Bonecrusher. Now obviously this is a very weird vehicle. Let's come in and look at the detail. You can see the windscreen and the windows are painted in this nice bluey color. It comes up very bright on camera. You can see all the wheels there. They don't all roll, unfortunately. Actually, can you? Yeah, I mean, he rolls okay. Actually, he rolls pretty decently. You can come to the back here, right? Let's see all this. Of course, it's the same on this side. And I mean, yeah. And of course, what we're gonna have to. Yep. He of course has the giant fork thing. I've never seen this vehicle anywhere other than in the movie, so no idea what the hell this is even for. But actually, something really interesting. This vehicle does appear in Revenge of the Fallen. Now, whether it's supposed to be like another Bonecrusher or what, I don't know. It's during the desert battle. You can actually see one of these vehicles just driving. But I mean, yeah, obviously we all know this is the thing that goes on his back. In terms of, well, articulation, there is a hinge at if it focuses there, there is a hinge there. It can rotate from side to side, it can go up and down. Obviously, it is on a mushroom peg, so it can rotate. And then it is a bend there. The rest you'll have to split it in order to get the articulation. And if this does annoy you, well, obviously it's on a mushroom peg, so you can literally just remove it. Although that actually looks really stupid. So yeah, obviously you're gonna want to keep this on. Right, now there's just comparisons. So for another for a Voyager comparison, here he is with Mixmaster. You can see Bonecrusher is a little bit smaller than Mixmaster, excluding the fork thing. Right. Here he is with Jazz, of course another movie one character. And here he is with a big boy. He is with Scavenger. You check that review out as well. And I mean, why not? No, it's not a Transformer, but there is Morris Intrepidus, or Morris Intrepidus, however you want to say it. Who cares? Now I think that there's nothing left to do other than to get down to the transformation, which from vehicle mode to robot mode is fine, but from robot mode to vehicle mode is absolute rubbish. So, first thing you're going to want to do is, well, it already did it, just untab this thing here. I'm actually going to remove this for the transformation. Right. Oh, that's so much easier. Okay. Then you're going to come to the back here and you're going to untab these side bits here. Right. Do the same thing on this side. There we go. Right. You are then going to untab this whole bottom section. You can see that these two tabs go in the slots up there. Right, you're then going to just bring this whole thing up. Yes, there is his head. You can then bring the legs out. You can see they bend on that hinge there. Bring the leg out. Right, you are then going to rotate it 180. Right, now this leg is pretty loose. The hinge sorry, not the hinge, the pin. The pin does come out sometimes, so that does kind of tick me off. But if you put it in, is nothing wrong with it. Right, so you're gonna bring the leg down. Now I'm gonna show this to you from the bottom since this is easier to understand. This toe, you are going to bend outwards like that, and then you're gonna rotate this inwards. Right. And there is one leg all done. Do the same thing on this side. You're going to rotate it 180 degrees like that. You're then going to take the toe, bring that out, and put that in. You're then going to come to this bit, this crotch bit, and just do that. Right. Now, I think we're going to have to deal with the arms here. You're just going to split the arms. This is very tight. You're then going to bring the arms out like this, and you're then going to fold this section up, and it will just go up like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take these little panels here, untab them, and just bring them into his armpit. Right, then you're going to take the arm, bring it out like this, rotate it, and then you're going to take this elbow bit and just straighten that out. And if you want to, you can just, open the hand, whatever. So there's one arm all done. Same thing on this side. Take this, that down, rotation, straighten out the elbow. We love straight things. Put that there. And then the last thing you're going to do is just to collapse. Oh wait, hold on. Nope. You're going to take these bits out. Always forget about these little bits. Right. And then this whole section is just going to collapse like that. And there you have Bonecrusher in his robot mode. Now obviously we are going to have to add this stupid thing back. Right. And just to complete the look, you're going to want to untab this, rotate these gray pieces around. You are then going to collapse this whole thing in like this and just bring these down. So now I guess you could say that he is complete. There you have Bonecrusher with his weird fork thing, which of course can just come forward. So it does kind of give him like an action feature. Bonecrusher always had like a really weird design. And I mean, yeah, you could see, I mean, he's leaning forward. So he does stand. Just coming in and looking at the sculpt work. Look at that face. Oh god, the face sculpt is hideous, but it is perfect. This is exactly how Bonecrusher looked in the movie, and he honestly cleans up so nicely because all you really see are like the windows and then the wheels, which, I mean, no, there's never a problem with having the wheels on the robot mode with any transformer. You can see the legs are, well, the toes are sculpted perfectly. I love the way that the wheels come into the middle of the foot, because obviously this is how Bonecrusher moved in the movie. He kind of just rolled around them like he's on roller skates. So yeah, pretty awesome. In terms of articulation, the head can move side to side. You can get tiltage, not sure how much. The arm, of course, due to transformation, can go all the way up. Well, further, you get, well, I guess it would be bicep rotation. You can bend down, can go out as far as you want. Right, you get elbow rotation. You do unfortunately have the gorilla arms, which honestly with Bonecrusher is not that bad. The hands are, well, they can just move like this, and they can open and close. Now, no waist rotation due to the way he transforms. His legs can go that far, back, that far. They can go all the way out, right? Guess it's eye rotation. That's a very stiff mushroom peg there, right? Then you can bend the knee. This is literally just this morning when I was practicing this. practicing the transformation again, I only found out that he has knee bend this morning, so that was crazy. And there is ankle rotation. Actually, that's almost 9 degrees. That's crazy. Unfortunately, this middle toe does not move, so it looks kind of stupid. Right. Now for comparison, here he is with Shockwave. Right. So you can see how that works out. Also, guys, come on. Shockwave broke on me this morning. He broke this this tab here that goes into the arm in vehicle mode. Wait, there. It broke. Like there was too much stress on it. And even this one, don't really know how you'll be able to see there, but okay, you can't see it on camera, but there is actually stress on that tab as well. So Shockwave is not doing well. I think I'm honestly just gonna transform him as, rarely as possible. And let's get the movie 1 crew going here. Well, the ones that I have right now. Obviously, like I said, Starscream and Blackout have not come here. So these 3 are the only ones I have. You can see the trio there, Bonecrusher, Megatron, and Brawl. So there you have that. And now there's nothing else to do other than to transform him back, which I am dreading. Okay, so of course for ease I am going to remove this stupid thing. I mean, it is pretty cool, and actually I didn't even show off the articulation, so obviously, I mean, you can get a pretty good bend there, seriously. Of course, these things rotate for transformation purposes, and I might as well just do it while I'm here. Just transform this, bring these out, and then obviously these will all just tab together, and then you can save that fork. Hey, wait, now the fork works! Now you can... Oh, wow. Huh, that's actually pretty cool. So, if you ever run out of forks in your house, you can just use this. Okay, but I'm getting distracted. Let's just transform this guy. So, you just bring this arm up. You can then bring that whole thing up like that. Okay, bend the elbow in. Obviously, you'll see this whole bit will kind of come together like a puzzle piece. Just close the hand. Right. Come to this panel here. You can see there is a tab that will go into this giant slot here. Right. There we go. Do the same thing on this side. Bring the elbow in on itself. Right. Close the hand. Bring this whole thing up. And then you're going to bring the arm up like so. Okay. Now you are going to untab this section here. You're going to bring these little side pieces inwards. Okay. Then you're going to bring the crotch bit up. Now what you're going to do, you are going to then rotate the legs 180, right? Then what you're going to do, this bit always confuses me. You're going to bring the toe inwards like that. And then this whole section is just going to rotate around like so. Okay. Yo, that honestly confused me. Right, you're then going to just bring it in on the wheel like that, and then you will have that leg all done. Do the same thing on the side. You're going to rotate it 180, come around here, bring this toe in, bring this bit around like so, fold this in, and now what you're going to do, obviously this tab is going to go into a slot there. Now it's not the most secure thing in the world, it's nowhere close. Just bring these things out to the side for ease. You can see just doing that untabbed it. So yeah, it's not secure at all. It's pretty horrible, honestly. Right, we can bring the camera down. I didn't bring this up. There we go. Okay, you are now going to hold this piece and you're gonna bring this whole bit with the head forward, right? And his head will go comfortably into that hole right there. That is a very suspicious sentence, but whatever. Right, you are then going to come here, and you're simply just going to close this up, right? And you are going to then attempt to tab the arms together. So there is a tab there, there's a tab there, and hopefully this will stay together. Maybe, I don't know, honestly. Right, can't really show you right now, I'm not sure, but you need to tap that tab into that slot right there. I don't know if we'll be able to even, there we go. Right, flawless. You may not have seen it, but I did it. Okay, then what you're gonna do, you're gonna close this. Of course, that tab will go into the slot there. Nice. Right, do the same thing on this side. Nice. Okay, now essentially what you're gonna do is you're gonna squeeze this whole thing here. Right, now these little side panels may not always line up. Actually, I did it amazingly. That's so lucky. Oh my god, okay. But that doesn't really matter because you won't really see it. The wheel kind of covers it. You're then going to take this section and just bring that up. You can see this section doesn't like staying together. Okay, you can then bring the fork back and then just tab it there, rotate it, and this will just go back. And there you have Studio Series Bonecrusher back in his weird-ass vehicle mode. So there you have the Transformers Studio Series Voyager class Bonecrusher. And this guy is awesome. I mean, he's a really weird figure. He sometimes is annoying to transform, but he is just generally a really cool figure. I love how they integrated the whole, weird backpack fork spiky thing into it. And the way that they managed to do the feet, I think is fantastic. I don't have a Studio Series Optimus Prime yet, but I'm pretty sure that this guy will scale perfectly with him. And I think that they just overall nailed the design. He works really well with the other Movie 1 Decepticons. And yeah, I highly recommend that you pick this guy up. Especially because if you don't, then you won't even have a figure of the first Decepticon to get killed in the first film. Because even if he wasn't, he was the first Decepticon Optimus Prime killed. Come on! So that's pretty awesome. Even in the movie, this guy had an awesome scene with the freeway fight. So yeah, there was my review of Bonecrusher. Like the video and subscribe. Goodbye.